to learn more about your teaching strategies and observe you in like a small group instruction setting, which we haven't done for induction.
Yeah.
So what do you feel is a strength in your teaching?
I think I'm able to make it more interesting than most history teachers do, because usually they just give cut and dry information, but I actually ask questions to the kids like, what do we think? Like always embedded throughout like my PowerPoints and such, I always have like a probing question and then we go more into detail with it. So I feel like that always engages the students a little bit more. Like for example, when I had my 7th and 8th grade class, I did that exact same thing. I also had a currency system as well so they could buy candy and stuff. But they all got really involved with it and liked it a lot.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Let's take a look at the lesson that you have here for the lesson that I'll be observing. And I looked at this, you sent this to me earlier, so I really liked the different activities that you had in here and how you were tying them back to the key points of what you wanted them to do. I liked that you broke them into pairs and had them working on an assignment together. And I think it was a very well thought out lesson, and I think the kids will be engaged with what you did.
Just hoping. I mean,
Yes. Okay, so what specifically would you like me to notice and provide feedback on?
how I engage the students and kind of keep them engaged, even if the answer isn't like completely correct, like kind of go over that, not in like an embarrassing way, but just like, okay, we're working our way to that kind of main point, but we're not there yet. You know?
Okay. What teaching standard? Oh, I sent you the CTSPs
Yes.
before, but I printed them out too. So did you have an idea what you wanted to focus on?
I believe standards 1 and 2 are usually covered in my lessons because of the fact that we have such a broad kind of clientele when it comes to all of our students, especially when we're going to be pulling them for a small group. And then for standard 2 as well, maintaining like that effective learning environment, since obviously our setting is a little bit different than like a full public school with 30 kids in it. You know?
Okay, great. I think that those two are really good ones to have me focus on when you're doing your lesson plan. Talking about student engagement is what you were saying at the beginning of all of it, so I think that that's great, and then connecting what they're learning to their prior knowledge and that kind of thing is really important too. Okay, perfect.